Highly effective daters achieve success by fully committing to the dating process with good habits. If you want results in fitness, you adapt new habits and you stick to them consistently, right? Well, it's the same thing with dating. Today I'm going to be sharing 7 of the most healthy habits for successful dating that will help you meet your match. And they are based on the brilliant work of Stephen Covey's 7 Habits of Highly Effective People. Number 1, be proactive. It's easy to feel like a victim of circumstances that feel out of your control when it comes to finding love. Dating and relationships can be really frustrating. Maybe you're blaming your lack of success because you grew up in a home where parents were poor role models, and that's why you've chosen the wrong partners or you've been in unhealthy relationships. Or maybe you think your problem is that you live in a small town and the pickings are slim. Those things might be true, but there's always something you can do when you are more proactive in your love life. Highly effective daters take responsibility for learning the skills it takes to date effectively, no matter where they live or their personal or romantic history. This is something that I help people do in coaching. Number 2, begin with the end in mind. If you don't have a clear vision for what you want, it's hard to achieve anything great. Let's say you walked into Dunkin' and asked for a donut. What would you get? You would get a confused crew member who would have to ask, what kind of donut do you want? If you don't ask specifically for the right donut, you're probably going to get a donut that you really don't enjoy. And maybe you enjoyed a little, but it's not really what you wanted. And so it's the same thing in dating. If you want to find love, you need to have a clear vision. Do you want to date casually? Do you want a long-term relationship? Do you want to find a partner with specific qualities? Set that goal and then work backwards. You want to reverse engineer, how do you get there? What steps do you need to take in order to create a relationship with a partner with the traits you're seeking and with the same goals that you are wanting in a relationship? I've seen too many people look for a healthy, long-lasting relationship but never talk about it with the person they're dating, and so they end up in a relationship with somebody who wants something completely different, and they don't find out until they are in too deep. Number 3, put first things first. Learn to manage your time well and prioritize love. This is where your vision for love gets put into action. Do you set up time every day to spend on dating sites? Are you looking for ways to meet new people in real life? Are you going to social events on a regular basis? Going to meetups, going hiking, talking to people in real life? If you don't prioritize your love life, chances are pretty good that nothing is going to change. So many people think love will find me. It will find me when I'm not looking. Not true. Number 4, think win-win. Many people believe there are only so many good people to date, and they go on dates thinking it's probably going to be another dud, another boring person, another bad date. I suggest that you see every date as a win-win situation. If you prepare questions and conversations so you make the best of every date, you're going to enjoy the dates. No matter what, you'll see every date as an opportunity to experience a new person and learn more about dating, about yourself, about the things that you're proud of, the things that you'd like to do better, the people that are better fit. It's all a learning experience, so it's a win-win. Number 5, seek first to understand, then be understood. Good communication is crucial to healthy relationships, but it's a skill that doesn't come naturally to most people. If you want to improve your love life, learn to listen and communicate more effectively. Most of us filter our listening through our own experiences, what Stephen Covey calls autobiographical listening. Have you ever done this? I certainly have. We make false assumptions about the people that we're talking to on dates. This is dangerous because it can lead to misunderstandings and assumptions, and then you can self-sabotage and end up not dating the person again when maybe you're totally interpreting wrong. So when you listen before you seek to be understood, you'll have a better chance of making a deeper connection and finding your match. Number 6, synergize. Synergy is the belief that 2 heads are better than 1. One of the people that I dated many years ago wrote in his profile that in a good relationship, 1 + 1 = 3. I had no idea what he was talking about, but it turns out that this is directly from Stephen Covey. In a great relationship, you complement your partner, and in doing so, many new and wonderful things emerge. That's the 3. The key is in recognizing and valuing the complementary traits in a potential partner. In coaching, you can learn to identify what character traits will complement you most effectively. And number 7, sharpen the saw. I see this as having a growth mindset. Keeping yourself in growth mode for the rest of your life will increase your chances of finding and keeping your match. If you don't have the desire to grow and learn, you become stagnant. And let's be honest, you also become boring. In a great relationship, 2 people are dynamically moving forward on all fronts, and they're working on improving themselves and the relationship. Physical, social, emotional, spiritual, and mental growth must be nurtured if you want to have a truly great relationship and you want it to flourish. Stephen Covey added the 8th habit of highly effective people. Number 8, from effectiveness to greatness. Once you're in a good relationship, what's next? That's just the beginning. Relationships have to be nurtured if they are to thrive. That means communicating with compassion, working through conflict with grace, and making time for each other on a regular basis. Doing this is going to help your relationship keep growing for many years to come. Which of these 7 or 8 habits are you already practicing? And which is a growing edge that you would like to work on? Let me know in the comments.